Good morning. Well, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this. So this is a little bit of a different episode. I will definitely be doing more cooking episodes. However, this week I am hosting, I'm just kind of cleaning and doing all that jazz. I'm about to leave to go and do my fruit and veggie run, my grocery haul, because I am hosting a gnocchi supper club this Saturday evening here in the studio. Oh my God, I've got cleaning supplies. Anyway, so I thought I'd do a little bit of behind the scenes episode before the evening. So you will be seeing this the Monday, so the Monday right after the actual supper club. So what this entails, I'm doing two kind of supper clubs. One, which is, if you follow me on social media like Instagram, you would have seen that I hosted an Arabian Nights themed supper club. So I had a tent, like people just came, sit down, surprise menu that I curate a week before, whatever I'm feeling, and it was very Middle Eastern. So I did that. So that's one type of supper club. And another that I'm doing is it's sort of like an interactive cooking class element. And then we sit down and eat. We enjoy the fruits of our labour. So the interaction part for this will be making ricotta gnocchi, and a pesto sauce and a beautiful radicchio fennel and orange salad. Hopefully I can find the radicchio in the fruit and veggie shop. So we're going to be making that together, then cooking it and eating it. And I'm pre-making a focaccia and a beautiful dessert. It's a Greek dessert, and I found it in this latest cookbook pinhole that I got by Helena and Vicky, and it's a baked phyllo custard sort of one pan dessert. So today it's Thursday. So this is a bit of a vlog. Today's Thursday. I'm going to go and buy all the ingredients so they're nice and fresh. I'm going to pack the goodie bag because all the attendees get a goodie bag. So I'll pack that with you. I will do a grocery haul. Tomorrow I'm going to be pre-preparing the focaccia and the dessert so that on the day of the supper club, which is going to be in the morning, all I'm going to do is bake the dessert and the focaccia so it can be nice and room temp. And then, measuring out ingredients and doing all that. So the bulk of things get done 1 to 2 days before any kind of event. So hopefully with this episode, it will give you some inspiration on, things to make. If you are hosting something, how to kind of plan it out. Number 1 tip is pre-planning your menu. Number 2 is doing as much ahead of time as possible. And 3, I would say utilizing different kitchen spaces and utensils. So when you're creating a menu, I wouldn't be doing everything that needs to be made. Like I would be using one thing for the oven, one thing for the cooktop, pre-doing sauces, all that kind of jazz, so that you don't have all 4 burners going at the same time and you're all frazzled. Something that can go in the oven. And in the same token, you don't want too many things in the oven at the same time that need to come out at the same time. Anyway, that was a mouthful. 3 minutes into the episode. I'm going to go grocery shopping. I'll do little snippets along the way and I'll do a little rundown of what I buy today. Oh my God, I look like a hot mess. Okay, let's unload the boot. I may have gone a little bit over the top, but we've got fresh fruit, veggies mainly. I bought fruit for the kids, of course. I went to Whole Farms in Enfield. I really, really, really love it there. It's super fresh and it's very, very reasonably priced. And they've got a deli section as well. So we got some cold meats, cheeses, everything. We'll unpack together. All right, we're inside and I'm hoping my microphone works. Look, this is pretty much the things that we'll need for the cooking class. And this is like for my family. So all this was about $215, which sounds like a lot, but it will get us like a fortnight out of, a good week and a half. But anyway, most importantly, we have all the produce. Let me just prop this down somewhere. On a veggie. How annoying. We're with me and you can see the grapes here. All right. So I bought beautiful basil leaves. So I'm going to wash and prepare them. So today is Thursday. Cooking supper club is on Saturday night. So today was pretty much just buying everything. I didn't like the ricotta that was there, the fresh ricotta. So I'm going to get that tomorrow. So when I'm doing ricotta for gnocchi, I like to use a ricotta that's a bit more firm and not too wet, if that makes sense. So always fresh stuff that comes in that little strainer that's generally vacuum sealed. I don't buy it from the deli yet, but you can buy it from Woolworths as well. And it's nice. You want it to be a little bit more firm and dry, not the smooth tub stuff that you get at, the spreadable stuff. No, I'm going to use the hard stuff. But the brand that I saw today, I know that it's wet. So the more wet it is, the more flour it's going to require. And when I'm doing ricotta gnocchi, I want to use as little flour as possible because I don't want them to be doughy. I want them to be light and fluffy. But anyway, so I wasn't happy with that, so I'll get that. But I'm going to put out I love these pickled veg. So I'm going to do a platter of pickled veg, some cold meats. There's the focaccia I'm going to do. So I bought beautiful like cherry tomatoes to put on top, some rosemary. Then we've got the dessert. So I bought filo pastry. I love the Antonu brand. I said that right. Fridge. I don't freeze the filo, always in the fridge. So that, I went to Aldi the other day and bought their butters because I find the blocks of butter from Aldi the cheapest, and also I don't get heartburn from them, which if you know, you know. And then we're going to do the salad. So I bought beautiful radicchio. Radicchio is gorgeous. It is quite bitter tasting. So we've got some oranges to go with that to balance the flavour. I've got some fresh mint leaves, gorgeous mint, fennel to go in there. I mean, look at the size of that fennel. It's stunning. Green capsicum. I like this banana capsicum. And there'll be other knickknacks with marinades. But look what I picked up. These beautiful octopus. I'm going to make like, not for supper club, just for my own personal use. Since we're here, since we're chatting, it's marinated, chopped up octopus, baby octopus. So I generally just mix a few other veggies with that, like capsicum, finally like onion. And anyway, I had that at Hellenica in Brisbane at the Cali Hotel. So I'm going to recreate that and share that with you. But also, how cute's this little spoon, the rest spoon? I had to. Anything with lemon, I'm a sucker. But apart from that, what am I going to do? I'm going to clean out my fridge, tidy everything. Tomorrow is going to be a huge day. I'll share little snippets here and there. It's huge. It's huge, and I think it's bigger because it's the first time I'm doing it here in this style. But once I've done it once, I'm over that stuff. I'm all over it. Anyway, all right. I'll be back. I'm going to go clean. Bye. I just, because in the goodie bag, thought I'd give them an extra jar of pesto sauce. So I just made that. And they're going to get some cookbooks, and we'll have extra gnocchi on the evening so they can take that home. So the next day, they can literally just cook dinner, have another serving of the gnocchi, pesto sauce, and I'm pretty sure I've got some cookies. So I might give them some cookies as well. Of course, there's a chainsaw happening always, every time I go to record. So today is the day before the gnocchi supper club, day before. It is probably the heaviest of the loads, but I had a list, checklist, and I've already conquered through all. So focaccia dough, I did that first thing in the morning, prepped it, put it in, an oiled bowl, cling wrapped in the fridge. So it's ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, all I have to do is take it out, let it rest, bake it. And then what else did I do? I'm about to make the dessert. So that's all done. And then, as you can see here, I've prepped all the stations. So I'll be at the head of the table. And then these will be the attendees. I will put the ricotta last minute tomorrow into here. These are the other ingredients that are needed. So we're actually going to do 1.5 kilos of the ricotta gnocchi because we'll make some in a tray, then we're going to eat them, and the rest they can take home. I'm organising the goodie bag, which should have been done yesterday, but I realised I don't have a bag, so I've got to go get one. Apart from that, I'm going to make the dessert. So it's a filo pastry with a semolina custard. So I'm going to assemble it, make the custard today, assemble it, put it in the fridge. Once it's cooled down, tomorrow I'll bake it because then it can be eaten at room temperature. So it's stunning. Apart from that, what else have we done? I have washed and spun the basil leaves and just put it in. Basil is something that just doesn't last. So I've got just kitchen paper towel. So at the base of the bowl, put the basil leaves on top and then cling wrap that. Oops, I'll take out the filo pastry. And then I measured out like the cheeses, the pine nuts, all that for the pesto sauce. We're actually going to do it in the food processor because it's just easier. And then what I did is I washed and portioned out all the ingredients for the salad. So that's ready to go. So little things like that will make the evening run a lot more smoother. So that's that. Antipasto, I'll put that together just before the attendees arrive. What else is left, people? I've just got to print off another, let me just rest you here. Print off, so hang on, let me just one sec. So I'm going to gift the attendees cookbooks, but I also had these printed off, which is just like a recipe card for the actual ricotta gnocchi. I'm going to actually write, I've said actually a million times, haven't I? I'm going to write up the recipe just on a template for the pesto and the salad, because I'm sure they're going to want to make it on a later date. So I'll do that and add that in there. And apart from that, I sharpened my knives, checked my first aid box, measured out the ingredients, and that's it. That's it. I've scrubbed the toilet. And I'm very clean, I have to say, very spotless. So I like to make this experience as nice as possible. I also have like a little drink station there. I bought some beautiful blood orange S Pellegrino drinks. I really want people to come and have a really good time. Really good time. I want them to come in here to connect, to have a good laugh. I don't want them to feel stressed. I don't want them to feel frazzled. And I want them to walk away with their tummies and their hearts full, and hoping that they will tell friends and families to also attend. I just want to make this experience really nice, and I don't want people to be stressed, because I feel like when you cook in a stressed kitchen, the meal just never turns out right. Anyway, so apart from that, I'll show you how the dessert looks once I have assembled in the pan, and I'll come back tomorrow and show you last minute stuff before attendees arrive, and then little snippets at the end, because I'm not going to be vlogging while people are here. I want them to have a really good experience. I'll record little snippets, but I'm not going to be live streaming or anything like that. Hopefully I get to see one of these. I really want to do this more regularly and take this on the road. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm sure I'll look back at this video and be like, oh, I manifested it, shall we say. Anyway, I'll be back with dessert. Day of the gnocchi supper club. So I've gone for a jog. I haven't showered yet. So I've taken out the focaccia dough from the fridge. This makes 2 focaccias. I'll leave one for La Familia for tonight. So I'm going to divide the dough into the 2, and this has to, so I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to leave it to rest for about 2 hours to room temp, just so the gluten can relax a little bit and we can get those beautiful bubbles and allow it to pull, because if you just take it out of the fridge and put it in there, yeah, it's going to be really tough. Not going to work. Apart from that, I took out the dessert, the bugazza from the fridge. So I reached out to Helena and Vicky and asked them. So I made, so I asked them, I said, oh, if I make the dessert, so mind you, this is a dessert from a cookbook. Love it. It's got a semolina custard in the middle and filo pastry on the top. So because I'm going to serve it tonight, it's best served room temp. So she said to me, if you're going to do it the day before, you can make it, layer it, just cover it before you bake it in the fridge, and then the day of, bake it, you know, hours beforehand and let it just cool down to room temperature, and then you can serve it tonight. So it's about 9 a.m. So I'm going to leave it out for about half an hour, or maybe an hour, just out of the fridge, just so that it's not completely, you know, too cold. And then I'm going to bake it and put some cinnamon sugar on top and let that be. Apart from that, I'm going to be on mum duty anyway for today. Shower, do my hair, then come in for a couple of hours before the event. Make sure like the ricotta is out, make sure that everything is sort of out and ready to go. Plates, water station, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's a lot that goes on in this stuff, but yeah, it's always harder when you're always harder. And this is it. So we are set up. Here is the workstation. I've decided we're going to do 1.5 kilos because we'll do it all together. Eat some. So some will be in this tray that we will eat together, and that'll be a little take home. There's the drink station, goodie bag. And then in here we have the salad, the focaccia, dessert over there. And then I've just pre-boiled the water. That's where the gnocchi will go. Marinade for the salad. And over here will be just like the pesto station. So anyway, that is it. I'm not going to vlog while the people, the guests are here. I'm going to just, I'll add little snippets for you to see, but I hope that this video has given you a little bit of a behind the scenes on what goes on to organize, you know, like a dinner party, a cook along video. It's pretty much, I would say, 3 days of work, not full days. Yesterday was definitely more a full day. Today was just sort of the tidying up of it, like finishing up of things. And the other day, like the first day, was probably just like shopping and running around and doing stuff. But anyway, it's been great. I don't know if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, but let me know. If you have any, you know, questions about, like, I don't know, for advice, drop it in the comments. I'd be more than happy. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And I'll be back with some more cooking episodes as well. There is a video, you know, in my, you know, one of the playlists where I make my, I think it's my roast garlic and herb gnocchi, which is going to be the next supper club as well. If you're in Sydney, please head over to my website. You can check out and see if I have any, you know, future supper clubs ahead, and you can join. I'd love to meet you and cook with you. Bye.